beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to your tarot and oracle reading for October 2024. We're going to do a life path with the Star Tarot and get clarifiers from the Wild Reflections deck, and then we'll get an oracle card from Keepers of the Light, and then we'll get you some runes. For those who are new here, hello, I am Teresa, and welcome to my cozy corner of the internet. Here I use tarot and intuition to serve and support you on your journey to your highest and most blessed timeline. I also do this by making mala beads, also known as prayer beads or meditation beads. You can check them out at malaology.com. Now back to your reading. So the energy that the Aquarius family is reflecting back spirit. Who is Aquarius in October 2024? Who is Aquarius? Thank you, Spirit. 5 of Wands. All right. And what is Aquarius path? Where is Aquarius family going in October? Thank you, Spirit. All right. There we go. 9 of Cups. Okay, Aquarius. First of all, you've got the 9 of Cups. So whenever I pull the 9 of Cups, that's a free wish card. So just pause the video, make a wish, and then come back. Never waste a wish. All right. So you have 9 of Cups. There you go. You have the Tower, Temperance, and the High Priestess. Wow. These are some big cards, Aquarius. What is going on with you? Well, good thing that you have 5 of Wands. I'll explain that in a minute. So where does Aquarius path lead in October? Thank you, Spirit. The World. Wow, this is a big month, Aquarius, and you are not the only one. Knight of Wands, King of Swords. All right, and we will get clarifiers for each of these cards, but let's look at these. All right, you start with a wish, basically a level of contentment, a level of gratification, right? And then a huge upset with the Tower, and then finding balance, finding peace with whatever changes just took place, and connecting to spirit, to source, and your higher self, to get your footing and to find your center, basically, because you are the 5 of Wands in this energy, which is extremely centered. And then where this leads is huge changes, lots and lots of things, ending and beginning with the World card. This is like major endings and beginnings, basically. And then the Knight of Wands is an energy of I know where I'm going, I know what I want, I know what to do, no one could stop me. You know, a man on a mission, or a woman who's about to change the world. And the King of Swords, the ultimate authority. You know, the master of your destiny, right? So the 5 of Wands is so very centered. She is being surrounded by a lot of drama. There is a lot of drama, a lot of upset, a lot of fire energy. There's a lot going around, or a lot going on around you. And the way you're dealing with it is the most healthy way that you can, is finding peace, inner peace, because here are your peace lilies, staying centered and rooted, right? Just deeply centered and rooted, and finding power in so doing. You know, she's standing, say, in lava, you could say, but instead of allowing it to burn her up, the fire is raising her kundalini. She is holding her power. She's holding her center, and allowing herself to be supported by the universe, as shifts take place all around her that could knock her off her perch. By being supported, she can't be knocked off, right? She's deeply, deeply centered. And that's where you want to be this month, I can tell you that, just based on a couple of these cards. Okay, so we look at the 9 of Cups, and like I said, this is the wish card, and this is fulfillment and inner peace. You know, on some level, in some area of your life, I feel like you're seeing something panning out the way that you wanted it to, you know, and enjoying it and looking at it and adoring it. But then you have the Tower. For some of you, whatever that thing is, is going to be shifted greatly, right? So this could be losing a job. This could be losing a home. This could be a relationship ending. This could be being outed in some way, because for a lot of us, this is a mask being taken off. This is being doxxed or something like that. The tower is being made vulnerable in some way. We think that we're high up and beyond the touch of the fray with the tower card, right? And then when the top blows off the tower, we realize, oh, even that can be taken away from us, So it's a very, very uncomfortable feeling, but it's also very, very humbling for a lot of people. And it's for a good reason. This is change can't come unless change can't come without discomfort sometimes. Right? Sometimes we're so firmly ensconced in what we think is a safe place that we refuse to go out and expose ourselves to other possibilities or to change, right? And then comes along the universe and says, well, let me help you with that. So challenge, a big challenge, right? And then comes temperance. This is finding your footing again. This is saying, okay, well, I have a lot of different energies in my life right now, being that I'm a very, very centered person at this time, and that I'm learning how to handle. And what's really interesting too, if you look at the Five of Wands, she has a volcano behind her, right? And here, this has the energy of a volcano. There's even lava flowing down, right? So this is you staying centered at the point of this tower moment. And another thing, this tower here, this is the shape of what's called a yod in astrology, and that's the finger of God. That's destiny, right? So this is you knowing and recognizing that this is a destined change, and though it may be uncomfortable or scary in some way, on some level, uncomfortable or scary, you're like, you know what? I am going to surrender to this energy. I'm going to allow it to change my life and shift things around. Standing in the lava, because I know I cannot escape this, right? And it changes you. It empowers you in some way. Okay? And by allowing it to change you, you're experiencing temperance, right? Temperance is when we heat the sword up in the fire and dip it in the water, and it makes the sword stronger. You become stronger. You are being tempered. You are being held in the fire, You're being forged into something better. Beautiful, Aquarius. Wow. So, there's healing here. This is a very, very healing energy. This is acceptance. This is appreciation. This is gratitude for what it is that's happening, and this is blending two different energies. So this is you getting creative with what's left, with the ashes or whatever the tower leaves in whatever area of your life this happens. This is you picking up the pieces and saying, how can I piece these together to make something better? Right? And this is you working with spirit to do so, staying connected, staying quiet and centered, again, centered, right? And allowing spirit to speak to you and work through you. The high priestess is a very passive energy, where the magician is the divine masculine acting to manifest outwardly. The high priestess is the divine feminine energy who passively allows things to unfold around her and receives messages from the universe because of her silence, right? So I feel like for a lot of you, this is going to lead you to prayer, meditation, time out in nature, yoga, whatever practice it is that brings you closer to your higher self and to source, and receive, really, really receive powerful guidance that's going to carry you into your next chapter. And your next chapter comes pretty quickly in October, because then you have the world. And it's amazing how many people have the Wheel of Fortune or the world this month. Maybe all of you. It's really hard to remember, but it feels like it. Like this is, you're not the only one who is facing great change, great upheaval and great change. And what's beautiful about the World card is, though there is an ending built in or multiple endings built in, probably several areas of your life, the new beginnings are so very promising. It's always better. It's always better. The new beginnings are always better than the endings that fell away. There's an energy of newness, an energy of hope, an energy of faith in tomorrow. Sometimes when you are brought low with the tower or something like that, humbled, you get rid of extraneous extras that you don't need, kind of that messy clutter in your energetic body, and sometimes in your life that diverts attention or takes your mind away from the beautiful things, people, and energies that you have. It's like cleaning out your closet, getting rid of the clothes that you don't want. Then all of a sudden your closet has the clothes that you love, and you enjoy getting dressed so much more. It's that kind of energy of newness and hope and faith. Not to repeat myself, but I'm just getting that. And then the Knight of Wands, just a really passionate new pursuit, something that you believe in, wholeheartedly believe in, something that you're passionate about and excited about, and where you're going now. You know what direction you're going in. It feels like the Tower took away an option from you, and now you're left with the option that Spirit wants you to have, and you're like, that's the option that I'm taking. Now I can go all in. Now I have clarity about the direction I'm going in because it is my only option, or something like that. And by putting all of your energy behind this pursuit, you become so much more successful in whatever this is. Okay. And again, we'll get clarifiers for these, but this is very, very exciting. Ending with the King of Swords. This is mastery. This is mastering your words, mastering your thoughts, mastering a way of communicating, really up-leveling how you create content or put yourself out there for some people. It is justice for a lot of others. The King of Swords is the ultimate content creator. He's also the ultimate judge, and he's the ultimate master of your destiny, you being that master of your destiny. It's being wise about your decisions, wise about what it is that you think about and say, because you understand words are spells too, so it's you taking charge of your mind. It's you standing firm at the gate of your mind and not letting garbage in anymore, so not just listening to anybody, not maybe paying attention to the news so much, because the news can be upsetting, especially in October, I would assume. And, allowing your thoughts to be your own, allowing your words to be your own, instead of just repeating what you've heard from other people. I'm just getting that for some of you beautiful Aquarians. But for all of you, this is mastery of your mind. Yeah. Okay. So let's clarify Five of Wands for the Aquarius family. Who is Aquarius in October? Thank you, Spirit. Who is Aquarius? All right. Five of Wands, clarified by Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Cups, clarified by the Sun. The Tower, clarified by the Empress. Temperance, clarified by King of Wands. The High Priestess, clarified by Six of Wands. The World, clarified by Six of Pentacles. Knight of Wands, clarified by Eight of Wands. And King of Swords, wow, clarified by Tower. So we can get some clues there. Ace of Pentacles. This is a beautiful and vulnerable kind of creation, right? The Ace of Pentacles is a seed that you plant and you nurture until it grows strong enough to be self-sustaining. So you have to watch how much water you give it, how much sun you give it, but it's exciting. Such a small thing can become such a large thing if it's given the proper care, time, and energy, right? So I feel like you are under pressure. You're under a lot of stress and strain in this energy, but by keeping centered, by doing what you are, I mean, no one, I'm not even saying you maintain this energy, because you're going to maintain this energy. This is very, very strong energy here, right? Just by being who you are and doing what you do, you are allowing yourself to create something new. This is seeding your future. This is empowering your creation. This is opening you up to a new beginning, a new opportunity that you otherwise wouldn't have had. In some way, this is a seed for your future that is being nurtured by your energy of stillness and peace. You know, staying peaceful. Staying peaceful is allowing something to gestate and come into its fullness over time. Okay. And the Nine of Cups clarified by the Sun. The Sun is such a happy energy. Like, it's, a lot of people call it the happiest card in the deck. Yeah. And it's very, very optimistic for certain. And it's free and alive, like she's banging her gong. So it's a high frequency kind of sound that reverberates, right? This is a reverberation of your vibration, right? And it's your vibration with the Nine of Cups. Really, the Nine of Cups is you're holding the feeling, what Neville called feeling the feeling of the wish fulfilled, right? So this is you doing that. It's you resonating what it is that you want, so that the universe can hear it, right? You bang the gong, the universe gets the message and it sends it back to you, right? So this is you, a wish coming true. I really feel like a wish is coming true for you in October. A very happy wish, you know. And even the Tower is made very, very positive with the Empress card. And remember, we talked about gestation, something being created here with the Ace of Pentacles, and the Empress is in the process of gestation. And look here, there is a sun on the horizon, and it's always a message with the Tower card. You know, the sun is about to come up. It's always darkest right before dawn. And look here, the sun is right here, just on the horizon, about to come up, right? So I really feel, and like I said, this is being removed. This option is being removed so that the other option can have your full attention, and a baby needs your full attention. You know, I feel like for some of you, it's just as simple as a relationship ending that was unhealthy, and it doesn't have to be an intimate relationship either. This could be a family, community, friendship, whatever, right? A relationship ending that on some level was unhealthy, so that it doesn't affect your children, or what we call in the tarot your children, which is not just human beings, but a business that you're starting, because your business is your baby, or something else that you are creating, a book that you are writing, you know, a YouTube channel that you're starting, something that is your baby, right? That you're nurturing. This was not healthy for it. So it's being brought down in order for the sun to rise, you know, on your creation, basically. The King of Wands clarifying the Temperance card. Now, that Temperance is that energy of healing. It's the energy of blending water with fire. And here you have the King of Wands, the ultimate fire card. He's so very, very magical, because his magic wand is the most potent of the magic wands, and he's all fire. And he has a great deal of wisdom and experience to back it, right? But ultimately, the King of Wands is a great magician, or a great warlock. He is a very, very powerful co-creator with the universe. And this is a magic wand. So whatever it is that you're creating here, whatever you're blending, like I said before, picking the pieces up, you know, and after that Tower moment, finding what pieces are left, and creating something new out of it, you know, I feel like this is magic. This is alchemy. And of course, temperance is the card of alchemy, right? But the King of Wands empowers that energy, you know, like you are the magician who can do this with your wisdom. This is the hermit's lamp, and your experience. This is his backpack. He's been around the globe, right? So, you know, this is maybe man's rejection is God's protection kind of thing, or things falling apart is God's protection. Yeah, you know, I'm getting that feeling of something being swept out from under you for your own good. And now you're empowered to step into your great power. You know, the High Priestess clarified with the Six of Wands. You know, the Six of Wands is a card of victory. It's a card of overcoming the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a challenge. And the Six of Wands is the victory after completing that challenge, right? So what this is saying with the Six of Wands here is because you've kept your center, because you've stayed rooted and connected to your higher purposes and a higher vibration and reached for peace. Yeah. This energy of the High Priestess, very similar, right? Just staying still and allowing the universe to speak to you, receiving messages from on high, right? You will be victorious in some way. You will stand on stage and get applause. You will be a star in some way. People will give you accolades. People will support you. People will praise you. And it's it's not that you need their praise or support or approval or anything like that. It's just a natural outcome. You know, you are an instrument of peace. And when you are the instrument of peace, of the Lord's peace, Lord, make me an instrument of your peace, right? Riding the white horse. Well, you're propped up. Spirit will prop up people who carry peace as their goal or as their flag, because that is what Spirit wants to spread. You know, Spirit will raise you above the fray if that's your standard that you carry, right? So I just feel like that's your payoff for being centered, basically, and in peace, in spite of the Tower, which is a big deal, right? And the World clarified by the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is giving and receiving. It's all in balance. But look at the imagery here. I mean, you cannot make this up. This globe, this world is surrounded by these yellow flowers. Yellow flowers really are happiness, you know. The sunflower is the ultimate flower of happiness. And look at the Six of Pentacles. It's literally a globe surrounded by sunflowers. Goodness gracious. Like, this is basically saying, yes, we mean the world, which is change, endings and beginnings, but also buttressed or resulting in happiness, you know, coming out of happiness and resulting in happiness. And it's keeping things in balance. It's justice. Like I said, giving and receiving in proportion to the universe's determination on what is just, right? In the traditional Rider-Waite version of the Six of Pentacles, it's a rich guy handing a coin to one poor beggar and not to the other. And it's, you know, a lot of people could look at that and say the universe has determined which one is worthy of the coin, basically, right? So this is the world turning in your favor because you've earned something. You have, and it's not like an outwardly earning per se. It doesn't have to be. It can just be karma coming back at you. I feel really good karma here that's going to result in even more sun energy, more happiness and optimism. You know, there's a real vibration of not just you being happy, but lots of people being happy. You know, happiness all over the world, like you're spreading the world of happy, or you're spreading the word of happiness all over the world. You're sharing happiness with the world. You know, you are delivering the message of peace in some way. Yeah. And it's paying off. Universe is giving you a louder and louder microphone to share that wisdom with, or that high vibration with. You know, universe wants to support that message. And the Knight of Wands clarified with the Eight of Wands. Dang, this is fast and powerful. The Eight of Wands is fast. This is spears in motion in the air, in flight. You're not going to stop them. Okay. The Knight of Wands, you're not going to stop him either. Very, very determined energy. So whatever is coming is swift and effective. Like, it's going to make a difference, right? Things are going to change. And the King of Swords with the Tower, you know, we're going to clarify this Tower. I'm going to get a clarifier right now. But I feel like the King of Swords, again, I get the King of Swords is a content creator, right? The King of Swords has a platform or is creating a platform. I feel like your words are going to be carried. You are the messenger in some way. You're receiving messages, getting messages. I cannot believe this. This is so wild. Then you have the Tower, that same kind of energy of the roof blowing off. Here, let me just move these down here so you can see. The Tower, and I clarified the Tower, and Temperance came out, right? So whatever this cycle is that happened here, and I'm calling it a cycle, it happens again. Like there is something in perpetual motion that is shifting and healing, releasing and changing, shifting and healing, releasing and changing, shifting and healing, releasing and changing here. Yeah. So it could be, if this is a relationship or a community that, you know, you decide, I don't want anything to do with them. You know, I'm going to walk away from them because they aren't good for whatever it is I'm creating, right? And then I'm going to figure out how to proceed without them. I'm going to figure out how to use what I have without that energy in my life to make my life or whatever I'm creating work better. Yeah. And that's going to make me more powerful, right? Because I'm leaning on my own wisdom and experience, right? So I'm more magical, right? I just feel this here too. You know, I feel like you're not done releasing. You know, maybe there's more people in that community that need to go, you know, so that you can resolve, release, restore, and renew again, right? So I feel like this is how October ends. New shifts, new transformation and transmutation, right? A new you, Aquarius family, a new sense of self, you know, more of your mask coming off maybe, right? Maybe a little bit of your mask comes off here. And you're like, that allows me to be even more authentically myself as I create my business, right? Well, here you're like, you know what? That worked out really well. I'm going to take a little bit more of my mask off so that I can do even better in my business, right? And the fact that Tower is clarified with Temperance is just saying, and I mean both times, it's really saying, and the Temperance is a card of alchemy. It's a card of taking two different things and making something brand new. You're creating something brand new, right? And I feel like it's here's your dark side, here's your light side. You know, this is a difficult situation and this is a happy situation. This is you not standing fully in either side, not seeing things as difficult or rainy or cloudy, and not enjoying the happiness too much either, not leaning into the celebration too much, staying balanced and understanding this too shall pass no matter what it is. You know that old story, the king said, tell me what will make me cry when I'm happy and laugh when I'm sad. And the wise sage said, this too shall pass, right? So knowing that when you're happy, understanding this too shall pass will make you cry. And when you're sad, understanding this too shall pass will make you laugh. Don't do that. Just stay centered and you don't cry or laugh. You allow the process to change you and to change your life and to manifest whatever it is that you're growing with the Empress card, right? So it's just, this is a time of major transmutation in your life and a lot of major letting go to let something grow. Let go to let grow. Okay. And the Keepers of the Light, the Oracle card for the Aquarius family in October. Please, Spirit, thank you. No, one more. Okay, there you go. You have 2. Mahavatar Babaji, soul expansion. This is a really good word for the Tower. And especially with the Temperance card, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. And then Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Beautiful, beautiful. Stay focused. You know, a lot of that High Priestess energy there and 5 of Wands energy, right? And now let's see what All Father wants to say. 3 runes, please, for the Aquarius family. Thank you. All right, you have Ingus, which is a portal. It's a blessing. This is the portal through which babies are born, a portal through which our greatest pleasure is, but it's also fertility. You know, this is an opportunity. It's healing. It's pleasure. It's the portal through which your blessings come, and the portal through which you are shifted into your next life. And then you have Awaz, or no, I'm sorry, Pertho, secrecy, discovery of hidden truths. So this could have a lot to do with those Tower moments as well, you know, uncovering other people's masks, taking off other people's masks, or that cause you to have some sense of changing your mind, you know, but also destiny, and play. You know, there is a sense of play there, you know, taking things not so seriously, because in the end, nothing is really that serious. Don't sweat the small stuff, and everything is small stuff, you know, right? And then Gabo, gifts and a great big hug from the universe. You know, this is also soul contracts and agreements and settlements as well. You know, and you do have the King of Swords. So some contract or agreement or settlement could be in your favor. I mean, would be in your favor if you have it this month. I venture to guess, because this is a gift, right? So that's what I have for you, beautiful Aquarius. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you in November as well, and have a beautiful October. Peace.